It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for The Last of Us on HBO. On this video, we're going to be taking a look at some brand new filming prep photos from downtown Calgary that were captured today and yesterday for filming that's going to be taking place this weekend in downtown Calgary. Now, there could be some subtle story clues in these behind the scenes photos, and what I mean by that is things that we could use to make some predictions in terms of what they are filming. Now, with that said, these are things that I'm interpreting as clues, so it might be a clue, but it might not be a clue, so you're open to make your own predictions based on these. But with that said, stay tuned, we'll be right back to go through these. Alright, as always, before we jump into this, if you're not a subscriber and enjoy the content by the end, consider subscribing to join our community, share and smash the like button, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. We're gonna have a lot more discussions for The Last of Us, so if you're interested, make sure to subscribe and press the bell to get a notification every time I upload. Now, before I go through these pictures, some of these pictures are actually pictures that I captured myself, but some of them actually come from Twitter page The Last of Us HBO TV series news, so shout out to him for taking these pictures. I know he's been actively looking at what they're filming and capturing as much as he can as well, and I'll leave a link to his Twitter page in the description so you can go and check him out. In this video, I'm not only gonna go through the pictures, but we're gonna use the pictures, like I said, to make some predictions in terms of what they might be filming. So most of the prep work that they're doing is actually around this building right here, which is very, very interesting. Now, obviously, we can see that they have blocked off the sidewalk and they're putting vines on the walls to give the building a more apocalyptic feel. They also placed some debris, some rocks and things like that. The next photo is something similar. Like I said, they're just doing prep work around this particular building. So all of the photos are from this particular building. But what I do want to mention that's interesting is that they have some sort of a blockage around the opening to the building. So that is extremely interesting. I'm assuming that they're doing some sort of prep work even inside that area, and it might be something that they may not necessarily want to leak. So it could be something that they're doing to keep this a secret. Now, the other thing that's interesting when it comes to this building is that this building is a clothing store, and the fact that they blocked off the entrance leads me to think that perhaps they're doing some filming inside the building as well. Now, obviously, they're doing more than just that because the road is going to be blocked off very soon here and there will be no traffic coming in, so they're obviously going to utilize the road as well for filming. But the fact that they're doing a lot of work around this particular building and possibly even inside of it leads me to think that they might be filming something inside. And I think since this is a clothing store, they could be doing something very interesting where, just like we have seen many times in the game, Joel and Ellie going through an abandoned store or shop and kind of looking through the things that are left behind. So that could possibly be where they're going with this. Then we have other shots, again, of the same area, just different angles, not much more to say about these. And then we have this picture captured, which shows them prepping the area, putting some rocks, obviously not real rocks, fake rocks, putting vines and things like that. Now, the other thing I did want to mention, which I thought was very, very interesting, is that this time around, they are extremely secretive. Because if you remember last weekend, tons of things came out from filming, and some of it may not have been things that they intended to come out. So because of that, I feel like they're being a little more careful this time around and trying to be as secretive as possible given the circumstances that they're actually filming in a public area. Now, the other part of this is that we don't exactly know where the camera is going to be, so what angle they're going to shoot. But what I found very interesting is that at the end of the road, you can actually see it on the top right, there is a cathedral there. So that's interesting. And the reason why I say that's interesting is because they could be utilizing that view. I actually have another much closer image of the cathedral. You can see it here. So depending on the angle they film, this could definitely be in the frame. And I think that this might be one of the reasons why they chose this road in particular for filming. We have some more pictures of the same building that we were talking about. Not much more to say about this. Obviously, they have closed off the sidewalk, and we can see from a closer angle some of the debris and rocks that they're using as props in this particular area that they're going to be shooting. One other thing I want to mention, one of the other roads that will be blocked off later this week had this particular phone booth. Now, I don't know whether this is a Last of Us thing or whether this is a very old phone booth that is just there, but it definitely looks apocalyptic. So even if this was there all along, they could definitely use it for the show. I'm just saying. Anyway, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to go through in this video. Obviously, like I said, they will be filming in this area starting tomorrow. So I will be visiting the area, and hopefully I'll be able to capture some behind the scenes photos and maybe even some footage when they're actively shooting. I doubt I'll be able to, because last time I visited the set when they were filming, they were extremely strict on what you could and could not film and take pictures of. Obviously, when they wrap up filming, they will open it up for fans to go through and take pictures. So definitely at that point, I'll be able to take some photos and keep you guys up to date about what they were filming. But that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to share and smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to join our community and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.